Good evening, everybody. This is Matt with the Low Cash Homestead, and today we are making a salad bowl. In fact, that is a kiddie pool. That's like a $5 kiddie pool from Wally World. I punched a bunch of 1/4-inch holes in the bottom of it. This kiddie pool is made from Recycle Icon number 1. That is PET or sometimes PETE. That is the material that your soda bottles and water bottles and all of that good stuff is made from. So it is safe to use to grow food in. We drink water out of it, we can grow food in it. Our next step is this. This is just a pot. I think it had, let's see. Looks like it had a dwarf Alberta spruce in it, which is somewhere here on the property. And all I did was fold a piece of conduit into it. We are going to put that basically in the middle. I put some gravel in there. That's just surplus gravel that I had from various things. I have some more in a bucket here. I'm going to put that in the bottom. I'll put that in, spread that around, and come back to you. Alright, so we put our little gravel remnants in there, and that's just to kind of, I'm not going to cover the whole bottom in gravel. I don't necessarily think we have to do that, but I just wanted to put a little layer of something to break up between the bottom of the poly and where the dirt's going to go, just to give it some pathways for water to flow through. Okay, so now I'm going to start putting some of my soil mix in there. Okay, so we're back and we have our solid bowl filled with dirt. My mixture is a little lumpy. I had some tray mix that I made, and basically I added to it and hoed it up in a wheelbarrow. Now, usually, a lot of times in the past, when I'm mixing something in a full wheelbarrow or full garden cart, I'll put all the ingredients in there. And then I'll take my mantis, start it up, put that in the cart, and just grind everything to smithereens. You get a really nice, smooth mixture with no lumps or anything like that. Here's the problem. I can't speak for all versions of the mantis, but the mantis I have, it's basically a POS. Every time you use it, you're taking it back into the shop to be worked on because it never stays functional. We'll get more into that topic at another time. But yeah, there's a few lumps and stuff in it. I'm not that concerned about it. Since I added material to this, I am going to toss in a little bit of this. This is our Eco Scraps organic fertilizer. This is tomato, vegetable, and plant. This is a really weak fertilizer. It's like 5, 4, and 6. So, like I said before, I don't feel bad about putting that in there. So I'll sprinkle some of that in there. We're also going to put in a little sprinkling of some vermiculite, and then we'll take our hand cultivator here and give everything a good stirring, or a good kind of working in. I'll be back in a minute. So what you're seeing now is the salad bowl with a dusting of the Eco Scraps organic fertilizer on it. Next, we're just going to add a sprinkling of vermiculite to it. The mixture has some vermiculite in it because I used our seed tray mix and then I added to it because I had some left over. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more vermiculite in there, and then I'm going to use our hand cultivator and kind of just incorporate it lightly. Alright, so there it is with a dusting of our vermiculite, and I realize now that I have to walk all the way back to the house because I forgot to put in the mycorrhizal fungi. So I have to go back to the house and we'll give this thing a little dusting of mycorrhizal fungi, and then we'll incorporate it. Give me a second. Well, it doesn't matter to you, but I'll be back soon. Alright, so we put a little dusting of mycorrhizal fungi in there, and you'll see that the cat is kind of eating stuff out of here. And you want to know why? It's because Eco Scraps is made from food waste, which is why I have this giant hole in the bag, because I put it up on the shelf and I guess the cat smelled it, ripped it open, and started eating it. Pretty sure it's not going to hurt him. I also didn't explain what this is for. This is the center point where our poly is going to rest. And again, painter's drop. I'm just using cheap 1 mil, $2 painter's drop. And that's because this doesn't have to be permanent. Okay, and even so, what's replacing a piece of $2 poly in a year or maybe two, however long it takes to degrade? I really don't know. This is Matt with a Low Cash Homestead. Let me incorporate all this stuff, and then we're going to put some seed in here. All right, we have our Eco Scraps fertilizer incorporated, our vermiculite, and our mycorrhizal fungi. And I just took that hand cultivator that I showed you before and just kind of went around it, and then I took a hoe and chopped it up a little again. Watch the I got another video that's coming out here shortly, and basically I broke the hoe, and the only way I could put it back together was to weld it. Also, just quick announcement: if you have a Buckeyes near you, they have a huge sale. I believe it starts April 1st. That's coming up. Cattle panels are on sale, bagged goods are on sale, fertilizers are on sale, hunting equipment, all kinds of stuff is on sale. So if you have a Buckeyes near you, it might be a good time to check that out. Okay, so now I have to decide, what do I want to put in here? And this container is our spinaches, lettuces, and things like that. I think I'm going to put some spinach in here. Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to sort through the box, and we'll decide what we're going to put in here. In a minute. So we're going to plant the Bloomsdale longstanding, and I do it real simple. I sprinkle it on there, and I take a hand cultivator and just kind of massage it in real easy. This is Matt with a Low Cash Homestead. This is our salad bowl project. In this particular case, the salad bowl is going to be filled with spinach. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Hey everybody, Matt with a Low Cash Homestead. So we put 8 of those dollar store packages in here. You know, the ones that were 4 for $1. So I got $2 in seed in here. Maybe a little bit high density, but I don't care. I've actually done quite well high density planting, so it's not a big deal to me. It's $2, and I'm just not going to worry about it. So now I'm going to take my little hand cultivator, and I'm just going to kind of gently turn them in. And you know, we're supposed to get a lot of rain tomorrow, and I'm debating on whether or not to put the pally on this or let it get rained on and then put the pally on it. I'll think about that here for a minute. It's getting close. Growing season's getting close, guys. Comfrey is pushing its way through the mulch. I decided to go ahead and put the pally on. Let me explain what we're doing here. So like I said before, this is painter's drop. And to size the painter's drop, all I did was put a brick here, weighted a little bit down, stretched it over the centerpiece, which is going to be the main support. Brought it back down the other side, put a brick on it. I'm going to cut that off. Then I'm going to open it up and put 4 bricks on it. That's it. This is Matt with a Low Cash Homestead. We could probably pretty it up later, but for now, that's how we're going to do it. This is Matt with a Low Cash Homestead. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Okay, so there we go. We put the pally on it. I was going to cut the pally. I have a decent amount left here, but I was going to cut the pally and weight it around the sides, and I realized it would be just a lot easier just to kind of wrap the base in it. And then that only gives me like 2 anchor points, which would be here and here. Tomorrow or soon, I don't know exactly, I'm probably going to redo this just so that I get the fold or the pleat where all the plastic's pleated together right here on the north side versus the south, because right now it's on the south side. But I'm going to probably regather it and get the pleating on the north side of our salad bowl. This is Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. That is our salad bowl. Thank you very much. Have a good night.